X минус 3 деленное на 2x.
Well, yes, I remember my first exam. It was mathematics. Oh, it was a real challenge for my nerves, but it became much more easier.
What do you want to say? Now it's easier to study or what?
No, my studies became even more difficult, but at the same time much more interesting. So, by the way, I was lucky because my university, they made a transfer to modular structure of education, and thanks to that, because I was able to form my individual curriculum and study the courses I really wanted to know.
So, your scientific advisor told me that you've been actively involved in research since the first year of education. Is it true?
I published my first article when I was a first-year student.
Oh, great. You also studied in Hong Kong, didn't you?
Yes, I won the grant, Russell grant, and went for an exchange year to Hong Kong University on Science and Technology, and it was a very useful experience. I knew that I would come back to Ekaterinburg and probably be able to implement a real project on the topic of my study in the University Technopark. I love difficult tasks.
Thank you so much for your interview.
Ready?
Yep.
Hello, my fellow viewers. My name is Catherine James. The year is 2020, 19th of February, 3:42 p.m. And right now I'm standing in Yekaterinburg. And right behind my back you can see world-known Ural Federal University, which became famous for its tremendous discoveries. Is it okay?
Nope.
Damn it.
I have read your work on nuclear physics. This place is not your laboratory, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We are now in the anechoic chamber. This is a special kind of laboratory where we can put some new experiments, which will be more helpful for the nuclear power generations and the electromagnetic responses, which will lead us to excellent and good scientific results.
So, you already initiate research at the university. Have you thought of such a career when you came here to study?
Oh, really, it is a very important question for me, because actually it was my goal to come here and to continue my postgraduates and after researches.
Can you remember what your first impression of Ural Federal University was?
Oh, it's really interesting because I was really amazed. So far, I remember that lots of events in Ural Federal University, it was just amazing because I didn't ever seen it. You can say like that, I have seen all those things in the movie before only.
So, do you plan to continue your scientific career at Ural Federal University or?
Yes, of course. Why not? I really want it. Ural Federal University has all a young scientist needs. For example, I'm working here and continue my research activities with the help of the Rosatom corporations. I have already participated in an international conference that is named by actually the quest for nuclear physics, the quest for sustainable energies. And now I am ready to publish my works for the Physics Review magazine.
Thank you for the answers. You know Professor Grachovsky, is it right?
Yes, I know him. Everybody knows about his meteorite expedition to Antarctica. By the way, he's giving a lecture in the assembly hall right now.
Oh, awesome, great. Thank you so much. Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Guys, let's go.
Ну вот, после этой лекции я надеюсь, что вы легко сможете отличить вещество внеземного происхождения от земных образцов. Ну и надо помнить, что метеориты, если это не астероиды, форточки не влетают и пожаров не вызывают. Ну вот все, до свидания, спасибо за внимание.
I feel uptight.
Oh, relax, you're marvelous. Everything's fine.
Get ready, he's coming. Professor Grachovsky, good afternoon. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions.
But yes, I really have no time.
But we make a documentary about the Ural Federal University.
About UrFU?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe I have a few minutes. Okay, ask.
So in 2013, you entered the list of top 10 scientists of the year according to the Nature. Does this fact changed a lot?
Of course, it's pleasant to receive such recognition. But we only continue our work with extraterrestrial matter, and now we have excellent research team. In 2015, we received a status of international repository for meteorites.
The whole world talks about your meteorite expedition to Antarctic. Is it a great luck?
I think not just luck. It's our team's work and a huge support of the Urals Federal University. Now we made impressive progress with our research.
Yeah, I see. But there were as well unpopular university decisions, such as tightening competitive requirements for the academic staff. Am I right?
Yeah, it was difficult and not all were able to adapt. But in the end, the university changed for the better.
And how did you manage to find enough time for both teaching and research?
It's a good question. The world changed, the standards of education changed, the students change too, and they want to learn their own. We create a condition for talented students and thus have more time for research work. It's especially important for professors.
Thank you a lot. Thanks for the interview. And can I take your autograph, please?
Why not? Okay.
Точно, надо идти. Нас
О, одну минутку сейчас.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. Good luck.
How did you manage to reach the position of top manager of fundraising department by the age of 25? What's your secret?
Actually, there is no secret at all. I just worked a lot with a great interest. We all started from promotional team. It's the unique project which I joined when I was second-year student. We visited schools looking for talented high school students and inviting them to study at Ural Federal University.
So, did it work well?
It still works. In 2014, we had almost 1,000 international students. After 6 years, this number increased almost twice. We expanded the geography of promotional team from CIS countries to BRICS countries. Also, we've got special test drive program, due to which a lot of talented high school students came to study here.
The Ural Federal University had the first endowment fund established by the Once more. I know that the Ural Federal University had the first endowment fund established by the Students' Initiative. What can you tell about this department?
I know that by the beginning of 2015, the university has already accumulated a lot of projects in the sphere of fundraising. If I'm not mistaken, the endowment fund reached almost 50 million rubles. And we had partners from the largest Russian and foreign companies. So we studied the fundraising experience of the leading universities of the world.
What are the major projects you're working on now?
Well, one of our favorite projects is Professor Grochowski's meteorite expedition to Antarctic. Oh, this year our university celebrates 100 years anniversary, and we also made a fundraising project devoted to that date. We managed not only to cover the expenses for the celebration, but also attracted new resources. To my mind, it makes our university economically efficient.
Thank you a lot for the interview. You were awesome.
By the way, have you already made some videos?
Oh, sure, but we have just a few parts.
It's not a problem.